Back in the closed beta of Naruto Boruto Shinobi Striker, we had a glimpse at the character selection screen. And up to this point I haven't made a complete roster speculation, mainly because I had no idea how many characters were going to be in that thing. I knew there weren't going to be a lot, but I couldn't quite pin down the number. And now it seems that based on this character select screen, that number is 22. Now there is more space to add some more characters on the right side of the screen, or even below the current character selection. But like many Bandai Namco games, those slots might be reserved for extra DLC characters. 22 seems to be the launch roster, and we'll see if that ends up being enough. So today we're predicting what 22 characters are gonna make it into the final game. Alright, let's deduce the complete roster using my favorite weapon, logic. Now, I don't believe that the characters that make it into the game matter too much. What matters is that these characters will teach you abilities. And that's mainly their role. They're there as masters that will give your created characters some extra tools to take into battle. Because there are straight up gameplay advantages to just playing the created characters. Even if your created character just has the same abilities as Sasuke, it's still better to take your created character, because when you die in the middle of a match, you can actually swap to another role, while if you're playing Sasuke, you're stuck with him for the whole match. So with that in mind, I believe that we will have some balance in terms of character types. We won't have 18 attack types and then the rest can have like one or two healers, maybe one ranged character. No, the number will be roughly the same, and that's part of the logic that we'll use to deduce this stuff. So let's start with moving Kakashi. Hey Kakashi, you're an attack type, so you can take the spot below Naruto, okay? And let's start filling this list with the characters that have already been confirmed. So below Kakashi, we have Rock Lee. He's been confirmed as an attack type. Below Sasuke, we'll put the confirmed range types. Those are Itachi and Konan. Below Sakura, we'll put the confirmed heal types. Those are Hinata and Shikamaru. Yes, Shikamaru is a heal type. Get over it. Just call this support type if you want to make everything better in your mind. That's what I do. And for the fast type, we actually only have two confirmed characters so far. Those are Choji and Kisame. We have two more confirmed characters. We're going to move them to the right, so we start a new tech type column. Those are Boruto and Pain. And with that, we have 13 confirmed characters out of the 22, meaning we only have 9 characters left. And of those 13 confirmed characters, we actually already have 5 attack types, so I'm guessing only one more attack type can come out of this. Otherwise, the balance will be all screwed up. Like, it makes no sense for you to be able to learn so many attack type moves for your attack type loadout, and then your defense type or your heal type doesn't have as many options. Like, that doesn't seem fair. Granted, 2 types are gonna get less options already, because as we can see, based on this layout, I'm gonna give you 3 other ranged characters, and I'm gonna give you only 2 more heal types, and then 3 more defense types, 2 at the right side and another one at the bottom in the middle there. And with that, heal types and defense types already have less characters, so it doesn't make sense for attack types to have more than 1 character coming. Well, let's take a step back. Let's make it easier on ourselves. Let's fill that last defense type slot, and that's gonna be Gaara. There's no more obvious choice than Gaara for the defense type. He's super popular. I don't think you can make a Naruto game nowadays without Gaara. I think out of the entire prediction, this will be the most obvious character to be in the game. Next, instead of focusing on types, I'm actually gonna focus on the title of the game, Naruto to Boruto. And if the title of the game is Naruto to Boruto, and then you only have Boruto as a Boruto character and everything else is just Naruto, then you're not doing a good job. So if you think about the most obvious characters from Boruto, who would make it into the game? It would be probably Boruto's team. So I would have Sarada as a ranged type and Mitsuki as a heal type. Sarada has a range type because all the Uchiha have been ranged so far, and that doesn't mean she can only do ranged stuff. I mean, Sasuke teaches the Chidori, which is a melee attack, very similar to the Raikiri from the attack types, so everything kind of goes here. And Mitsuki is the only one of the 3 who can actually use medical ninjutsu, so he would be a cool addition for the heal types. Not only could he give you a new type of healing ability, but also with his stretchy limbs and his wind jutsu, he could give some interesting tools to heal types in general. And from here on out, the roster does get quite speculative. I'm gonna try to stay realistic. I'm not saying the roster that I would like to have in the game. I'm really trying to go for the accurate prediction, trying to stay real. I know everyone wants to see Shisui in the game. I don't think he's gonna make it because we have very limited slots. Okay, so we're missing 1 attack type, 2 ranged, 1 heal type, and 2 defense types. I think we can tackle that last attack type right now. I think that's gonna be Jiraiya. And again, that's based on the first trailer of the game where we see Naruto summoning a toad, and that toad shoots a water cannon. That jutsu no longer belongs to Naruto, it's been replaced. But in the first trailer, Sakura also had a healing jutsu that she no longer has, but that healing jutsu is still in the game. It's the one you used as the custom healer during the closed beta. So there's a big chance that the toad is still in the game, it's just taught by a different mentor. And if that's the case, then that mentor has to be Jiraiya. And because Naruto was using the toad, that means Jiraiya will be an attack type because that's the same type as Naruto. Does that make sense? Trying to use deduction here. Jiraiya is also a very popular character, so I can easily see him making it into the game. That kind of closes the attack types. So moving on to, let's say, the defense types on the right side of the screen. I think I've said this multiple times. Water Prison Jutsu is a jutsu that still doesn't have a master. Now, granted, some jutsu might just be available from the start. Like, the game just gives you some stuff to start with, even without having a master. Thing is, we don't really know that for sure, and the Water Prison Jutsu being in the game, I think, is a huge indicator that Zabuza will be in the game as well. And maybe my mind goes to Zabuza as a defense type because we see the defense type custom character using a large sword, which is not Zabuza's sword, but it's similar. And also Kisame is a defense type character too, and all of his jutsu are water-based, or most of them at least. And honestly, I just feel like this roster needs more villains. And there aren't a lot of better villains than Zabuza. Okay, so Zabuza, I'm gonna mark him down as a defense type in my prediction. The last defense type would probably be Neji, and that's based on many things. First of all, we still don't have the rotation jutsu, and that's a very iconic jutsu from Naruto. I'd have a hard time believing this game will ship without that jutsu, so Neji would be the one to teach it. He would fit perfectly into the defense type because his whole character is based on the notion of protecting the royal Hyuga family. Not the royal, but you know, the guys with all the privilege. So he's been a protector for many years, which makes him a good fit for defense type. And the Byakugan has been the target for a lot of criticism. A lot of people don't think the Byakugan is very useful at this moment, so this could give them an opportunity to do something else with the Byakugan. Plus, you can use the Sharingan as a range type and also as an attack type, because you have Itachi with Susanoo on the range side, and you have Kakashi with Sharingan and Kamui on the attack side. So I think that giving the Byakugan to 2 different character types also fits in very well with what the game's been doing so far. Does that make sense? We cool? We have only 3 character slots left, and I have a hard time not picking some of the most popular Naruto characters to put in here, because it does feel like the game is trying to put all the main characters of the anime in this game. Now, we're missing some of the classmates that Naruto had in the academy, like Kiba, Shino, Tenten, but towards the end of Shippuden, I think other bigger characters gained a lot more in popularity, and those characters were the 4th Hokage Minato, Uchiha Madara, and the 1st Hokage Hashirama. Now, I put Hashirama as a heal type because of his regeneration cells. Like, his wood style will be awesome to control as a heal type, like as a support maneuver to help protect ourselves, protect our teammates, or even building a more attack-oriented type of healer. But his cell regeneration makes him an obvious pick for a heal type. Uchiha Madara is a range type because all Uchiha are range types, apparently. At least that's the way it's been so far. He does use a lot of ranged attacks in that first battle when he's resurrected. Fighting against the Kages, I feel like a lot of that fight was just him crossing his arms and making stuff happen. So that's the kind of character I see him becoming in Shinobi Striker as well. And then the 4th Hokage, I put range type because I didn't have anywhere else to put it, kind of. I do believe that if he makes it into the game, his playstyle will be based around his yellow flash technique, throwing the yellow flash kunais around. And you know who throws a lot of kunais? The range types. And there's a connection there. Anyway, that's my prediction. This is not the roster I would like to be in the game. This is what I think will be in the game. Okay. okay? So every time you ask, do you think Shisui will make it? Probably not. Do you think Shisui will be DLC? It's too early to tell, man. Let's see how the game launches. Let's see how it's received first before we even think about DLC. But this is only my prediction. I've been wrong in the past. As noted on yesterday's video with Dragon Ball FighterZ, I got 9 characters out of 17 right. So what do I know? You guys have any better predictions? Let me know about them in the comments down below. Who are the remaining 9 characters that have not been announced? I think I have some good arguments for most of my characters, others not so much. I'd love to know what you think. If you're looking to learn more about Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker, check out our video on all the melee combos. We try out the combat system, the melee combat system, and try out all the combos that were available in the closed beta. If you're in the mood for something else, there's also the video at the bottom. But as always, thank you very much for watching. My name is Globku, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.